Welcome back to the program, folks. This is Chris live in central Pennsylvania. Let's go ahead and get started here with the Brock Harris, his 150th cap for the Stormers. Brock Harris, what an achievement. First ever 150 cap Stormer. Followed by Evan Ruis with his 50th cap. Congratulations, Evan Ruis. And then finally, Marcel Teunissen with his 50th cap as well. For the Stormers, here's your lineup starting out for this game. At fullback, it's Warwick Gelant. Suleiman Hatzenberg on that right wing. Dan Duplessis, Damien Willemse in the center. Ben Loader on the left wing. Monty Libbek at the fly half. Herschel Yankee starts at scrum half. Evan Ruis, Ben Jason Dixon, Marcel Teunissen in the middle. Ruben van Heerden and Salman Morat, who's the captain at the lock positions. Neethling Fouché, Joseph Dweba, and Brock Harris. Off the bench, Andre Hugo Fente, Quenzo Bloza, Franz Malherbe, Connor Evans, Willy Engelbrecht, Hachive Daimani, Stefan Unger, and Wandesili Simelane. For Leinster, no milestones here. Henry McErlin, Liam Turner, Ben Brownlee, Charlie Nagatai, Rob Russell, Sam Prendergrass as a fly half, Cormac Foley at the scrum half, Max Deegan Scott, Penny is the captain, Reese Ruddick, Jason Jenkins, Brian Denny, Michael Aleatoa, John McKay, and Michael Milne. And off the bench, Gus McCarthy, Ed Byrne, Thomas Clarkson, Connor O'Tiglananai, that's a tough one, Diarmond Mangan, Finton Gunn, Charlie Tector, and Martin Maloney. Boy, that's some tough ones there. So we are ready to get started for this game here. There's the score. Jean DeVilliers on the television announcer, and Chris Wyatt right here live from our studio in central Pennsylvania as we get ready for this game. Stormers, we're ready. Andre Piardi is official. Christopher Allison, Marius van der Westhuizen on the sidelines, and Gianluca Knecki is the TMO. So our last game of the day as the daylight has disappeared. Matthew Pierce and Hayani Shemange are in the booth. So here we go. Leinster wearing white jerseys with a gray touch here. The Stormers must get it done now, folks. They must get it done. So Herman Fenta says, hello, Chris. Well, hello to you, Herman. Good to see you there. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you joining us here. And we're ready to get started. Whistle blows. Monty Libbek will kick this ball off for the Stormers to get it started. Oh, my goodness. And he carries it 4 meters. Good Lord. What the hell is that? Monty Libbek starts the game off in terrible fashion, kicking it 4 meters. Leinster gets a scrum to start the game at midfield. Wow, what was that? Not a particularly large crowd here in the Mother City. Monty Libbek was trying to kick it short, sends it just 4 meters. My goodness. Off to a bad start here. Off to a bad start. My goodness. So this is the only game being played at the moment. Crouch, pack weights 909 to 889. Stormers with a slight advantage to start the game here. Fine. Set. Ball put in the pipe there by Cormac Foley. And the Stormers blow them apart, and they win a penalty at midfield. Well, that worked out well. That worked out really well. The Stormers screw the pooch to start the game, and then they win a penalty on the scrum as it wheeled. Right in the middle of the pitch. Will they take the points, or are they going to kick for the corner? That's 3 points on offer right there from midfield. So they're going to kick to the corner. So they're going to kick for the corner. Monty Libbek, what will they get out of this? And he doesn't find touch. Oh, my goodness. Can you please get him off the field? Monty Libbek can't find touch on the penalty. Oh, my goodness. And the Stormers wind up getting a line out 5 meters behind where they were a moment ago with a free kick. This is unbelievable. So instead of taking the 3 points, we kick it straight to Leinster. You cannot make mistakes against a team like Leinster. Successful line out. Yankees. Oh, that ball's knocked down. That's an intentional knock. That should be a penalty or card. Advantage over? What the hell is advantage over? That was an intentional knockdown. Unbelievable. Leinster now throws it wide. Offside? Unbelievable. Everything's going Leinster's way now. Every gift is given to them. The intentional knockdown should have been a card. Should have been a card. Unbelievable. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Offside called against the Stormers, and that was against Herschel Yankees. So they kick it to the corner is Sam Prendergast. He's going to get around the 22, 24 meters. So Leinster being gifted possession here. No, it was Suleiman Hatzenberg, not Yankees. That's a pretty marginal call. Whereas Leinster intentionally knocked the ball down, and all they got was a knockout out of it, not even a penalty. Ruddick digs it out. Oh, that ball's lost. Picked up over there by David Phillipson. Here come Ben Loader. The Stormers. Ben Loader. 22, 15, 10, 5. Try. Stormers. Yes. And the Stormers score. Wow. They turned on the afterburners there. Ben Loader, I had no idea he could move that fast. David Phillipson with a steal there with the ball lying on the ground. Ben Loader, I thought he was from New Zealand. It says he's from England. Wow. Unbelievable. That was awesome. Wow. Loader just goes to the post. He had Duplessis behind him in case he needed, but he did not need him. Wow. Wow. Should be an easy conversion for the Stormers here. Well, Monty Libick with an easy conversion here. 16 meters. It's good. Wow, he made it exciting. It went to the edge there. 7-0. We had a lot of breakdowns like that today in games. Mistakes made like that. Hey, Herman Fentes here. Yeah, Herman, I've been gone for most of last month. I was running for political office here in Pennsylvania, wasting my money and my time because a crooked political party scammed the whole system. Hester Kotsamira page. Timeless memories. Welcome from Cape Town. Here's the restart. And Leinster got it back. Oh, my. Come on, Stormers. Michael Aleatoa. He's driven backwards by Evan Ruas. That ball's loose on the turf. What's the penalty for? Play the 9. He's not the 9. That wasn't the 9. Oh, my goodness. So the Stormers make another mistake. So Prendergast is going to put him down about 5 meters. So it's going to be a Leinster line out from about 7-8 meters away. Oh, more like 10 meters after we mark it correctly. 6:31 in the first half. Leinster now going deep. Offside 15. Damon Willemse called for offside. Nope. The Lions have got Lions. Oh, here it come. Oh, Suleiman Hatzenberg gets loose. He kicks it forward. The crowd is going wild. Long chase here. Everyone's chasing. It looks like they're going to get to it first. Oh, Cormac Foley gets there, and he breaks free. And he loses the ball forward, picked up by the Stormers. Hatzenberg loses it forward. It's going to be a knock-on, and a scrum of the Stormers. Wow. Cormac Foley did a great job to save the day. Man, Leinster screwed the pitch. I guess 15 offsides was on Leinster. Henry McLaren. Yeah. That's knocked on. Wow. So it should be a Stormers scrum here. Good job by the Stormers giving chase there. Hotzenberg with a hell of a kick. Suman Hotzenberg. So Stormers now have a scrum inside the 22. That was disaster. Flirting with disaster. Leinster down the other end, and they turn it over. Wow. 7:52 here. Other people on Kiwi Lad is not as good a commentator as you. Well, I agree. Yeah, Nico, I'm sorry I was gone, but I've been busy running for office. Crouch. Set. Oh, what happened here? I missed the bind. Andre Piardi talking to the frontline players.
And break foot, please.
Watch the break foot.
Yeah. Come in.
Well, I wish I got rewarded with the, they make a ton of money off advertising. I make almost nothing. I'm going to have to start at halftime putting ads in here. I could put ads in anytime, but I haven't done it. 8:42 in the first half. Stormers out in front, 7-0. Queen playing in the background. Looks like some more people filtered into the stadium since we started. Wonder if they open the gates up and let people in for free. This will be the highest attended game in South Africa this weekend, but still not a big crowd. Crouch. Bind. Set. Herschel Yankees to put this in the pipe. Stormers driving forward. Yeah, they're going to win a penalty here. They've won a penalty. Stormers have a penalty advantage. And it's kicked forward. Oh, but it's hit. Ah, shame. So the Stormers will kick it for 5-meter line out, no doubt here, and try to get a second try in. They need a bonus point victory here badly over Leinster. Brock Harris, 150th cap as a Stormer, got the start tonight. Not driving straight is the penalty. So Monty Libbik, can you get this into touch, Monty? He does. Okay. 5-meter out. 5-meter line out. Stormers. John Dobson. Dobby up in the booth here, drinking a little bit of water there. That looks like, what is that? I don't know what that is. See some of that, that crap from Coca-Cola there, that Gatorade wannabe. Just get some Energade. Here we go. Joseph Dweba, his first line out straight. It's good. And they're into a rolling maul. Here we go, Stormers. Dweba at the back, but he's at a tough angle here. More help comes in. Call to use it once. Stormers. It's kind of slowed down about a meter out there. Breakaway. Dweba's over. Did he get it? It's not short. How is it held up? It's behind the line. Oh, my gosh. How do you call held up? The ball is sitting back here. Andre Piardi. Dweba. Tried to take 3 guys in off his back. I don't agree with that. Let me see that again. There he goes. 2 guys. That's not held up. That is not held up. He placed the ball as soon as he hit the ground. That is never held up. That is a horrible call. But a kick from the goal line goes back over midfield, and Evan Ruiz picks it up, avoids the first tackle, gets through the second tackler, and he's down here. Yankees to Dweba. Dweba's hit high. No high tackle call there. Libak. Gelant kicks it through, but no one's there to chase after it. So Prendergast kicks it back the other way. It's picked up by Loader, I think it is. No, it was Gelant. Here's Monty Libbik. He doesn't know what to do. He comes wide. Nice pass. Suleiman Hotzenberg gets around the first tackler, around the second tackler. He's taken down at the 10-meter line. And they play the 9. How about a penalty there? He tackled freaking Yankees. Unbelievable. You took the ball away from the Stormers for playing the 9. What's that? He tackled him in the ruck. Unbelievable. Leinster kicks it back down the pitch. Things have settled down a little bit here now. Is that ball in touch? Wow. Wow, nice kick there. Was that Charlie Nagatai who kicked that ball? So, man, come on. Stormers could have had a 14-0 lead here, but don't get it done. So it should be a Stormers line out. Dweba comes over. 12:20 in the contest. Marius van de Westhuizen on the sideline there. Andrea Piardi is the official on the field. Dweba has a penchant for not being straight. That one's straight. Gets it into the hands of Ben Jason Dixon. They come away with it. Evan Ruiz charges up, but he's met by a lot of defenders. Yankees trying to dig it out. Call to use it. Yankees better get that ball out of there quickly. He's going to have to reach in with his hands. He does. Gets it over to Monty Libick, who kicks it high to the near side. The chase is on from Suleiman, but he's not going to get there. Nice pass there, but runs into Damien Willemse. Willemse rolls away. Oh, big hit from Joseph Dweba on his opposite number. Brock Harris in there. It's more like a Stormers defense we're accustomed to. Brock Harris lets go of the ball. It winds up in his hands, but he's on the ground. That doesn't go 10 meters. And how are Leinster not offside there? How are they not offside? They never retreated. They didn't go 10 meters. Oh, my God. Andre Purdy, get your head out of your ass. Pass comes to the near side. Brock Harris makes a nice tackle along with Damien Willemse. And they come out here again. Prendergast kicks it forward. Nice kick. It bounces up, but that's knocked on. Twice it's knocked on. Finally, we get a knock-on call here. Twice it's knocked on by Leinster. They didn't say anything the first time. Got it the second time. Heart attack. Nah, my heart's in great shape. 14:01, 7-0 Stormers down in front. Going to have a scrum here. This should be for the Stormers. George is here. Welcome. The Timeless Memory says, calm down. Then says he loves my passion. Well, I love my passion too. So Leinster's hooker, John McKee, getting looked at here. Something on his chest there. Probably from when he got popped there very hard by previous results. 22-22 in March of last year. And the Stormers won 2013 in 2022. So night at DHL Greenpoint Stadium in the mother city of Cape Town, where the Stormers, the crowd's actually a little bit bigger than I thought it was. I can see the full stadium now. That's good. So, the DHL cheerleaders on the sidelines. 7-0, 14-11. The clock has been stopped for a while here. We'll have a scrum. Here comes Herschel Yankees. Possession, 58% in favor of Leinster, but territory in the Stormers' favor. So Leinster's had the ball, but on their side of the pitch most of this game. I have the Stormers by 5. They're leading by 7 at the moment. That's my Super Brew pick. 14-24. Here we go. Here we go. Fine. Set. Stay straight as you are. Oh, look at the Stormers driving forward. Oh, they got a penalty there. Playing advantage of the Stormers. Willemse hit. And there goes Warwick Gelant, but I think that ball was knocked on. He gets it back to Suleiman Hotzenberg. Gonna have to get him help. He's down to 5 meters. He gets it back to Duplessis. Duplessis down to about a meter. Not rolling away. That should be another penalty against Gelant. Comes in there. He gets it over to, come on, Edna. Oh, man, thrown away. Joseph Dweba just threw that ball away. My goodness. What happened here? Advantage is clearly over. What about the advantage there? I thought that was a knock-on. I don't know how that was not a knock-on. Must have popped off a knee. My goodness, I don't know what happened here. Let's see. So it looks like it's going to be Leinster's ball. So that's not straight. And the Stormers will get it back. Not straight by Leinster. Huge mistake. Time off. Is there a player down the pitch? Willemse is out of the play. They're playing with him injured. That was not right. Boy, I tell you what, Piardi needs to get his head out of his rectum because David Willemse was injured before a line out. He's still down being treated, and they're playing. I mean, what the hell is going on here? This is terrible officiating, and he's a much better official than this. Much better official than this. David Phillips said getting his forearm taped up. The only way that was not a knock-on earlier was if that bounced off someone's foot or knee or shin or thigh or something like that. Let's see this replay. That's a knock-on, clear and simple. So we should have been back down here, but we'll take it down here. Mistake after mistake by the officiating crew. It's going to be a scrum to the Stormers deep. My goodness. Oh, my goodness. So, Willems wrapped up now on that right arm. He got hit hard on that arm. That's why the ball popped loose. Shocked that wasn't called a knock-on. So, 16:09. Finally going to restart this. The Stormers need another good scrum here. Quite frankly, depending on what happens here, if they win a penalty, they might want to take the 3 points just to put some space here. Here we go. Andrea Piardi is ready. Time back on. He said time back on, but the clock is not moving. Crouch. Bind. The clock finally started. Set. Stormers have had good scrum so far, and it collapses. That should be a penalty. Stormers should win that. Oh, come on. They collapsed on the other side. That should be a penalty. God, they get a free pass there. Leinster does. Their scrum is terrible here. Oh, again, Leinster went to the ground. Oh, it's a reset. Shame. 16:45, Stormers lead 7-0 here in DHL Greenpoint Stadium in the mother city of Cape Town. Stormers in desperation time. They need to win out in this series. They really do need to win out. The best they can do is 12 victories now. Just 8. They need 4 consecutive wins. Glasgow already with 12 wins. Leinster with 11. And the Munster and Bulls both have 10 victories already. Bind. Set. I think the Stormers are in trouble this time. Breakfoot wasn't quite in place. But they win again. Unbelievable. And they do get the penalty this time. Finally, the assistant referee said Ale Atoa went down. Yep, so the Stormers get the penalty finally. Should have got on the last one. So, what are we going to do here? What's going to happen here? They're going for the post? What are they backing up for? Why are the Stormers backing up? Brock Harris got blood from his head. So, going to go for the post. Take it out beyond the 22. Yeah, Brock Harris did a great job taking Alatoa down there. Stormers going for 3 points here from Monty Libbek, who's had an inauspicious start to this game. Oof, my goodness. First kick went 4 meters. Then he kicked it straight into play instead of into touch. Monty Libbek, of course, apparently had a horrible game last week, costing our side dearly in a game. But the whole team sucked from what I understand. I didn't see the game. I was busy campaigning for office. Yeah, no, it's a decent crowd here in Cape Town. Here's the kick. He's going to get that one, but it's hooking. Better just inside the post, and it's 10-0. Stormers. As Praetorian, nothing would give me greater pleasure than Leinster win. Go Leinster. Truth and justice. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you. We're not rooting for that here. All right, here we go. There's the restart. Oh, man. Oh, Herschel Yankees gets it, and Ben Loader, he offloads it to him. Loader's met by tacklers immediately. It's a knock-on by Leinster. So playing a knock-on advantage now. Evan Ruiz now. He's tackled. Yankees to dig it out of the call to use it already from Piardi, and Yankees having a hard time getting out. He finally got it. Box kick high into the air. Chase gives up advantage there. And that's correct. Nice tackle there on Liam Turner as he gets the ball. And, that ball's lost backwards by Leinster. Nobody wanted to make the tackle here. Finally getting in there is Ben Jason Dixon. They lost several meters there. Call to use it here for Foley. Foley's going to dig it out. And he kicks it high into the air. Is it Loader back there? I can't see. Is it Yankees? It was Libuk. And Warwick Galant in Pendergrass. They got him by one arm. He's tackled there. Warwick Galant. Back inside the 22 comes Monty Libuk. It's taken back. It's got to stay in play. Can't go into touch here. Oh, Duplessis gives chase. Drag him into touch. Good job by the Stormers. Drug him into touch. Leinster arguing that the ball was in the hands of the Stormers. Well, yeah, if they are, then that was a knock-on. So Henry McErlin doesn't quite get it done for Leinster there. 10-0 Stormers. Well, actually, Damien Willemse did have it. It's going to be overturned. It's going to be a white ball. He was right. Damien Willemse did go into touch with the ball, so it will be a Leinster line out. Leinster gets a break there that they deserve. That's the right call on the replay. There's a lady up in the booth for the Stormers. Oh, Piardi warns when I say use it, 5 seconds. 21-20 in the first half, 10-0 Stormers. It's a line out for Leinster, thrown in by John McKee, and they bring it out. McKee feeds it over to the center. Oh, big hit by Ben Jason Dixon. He's having a monster of a game. Advantage. What's that advantage? He got out of the way the moment he came up. That's crap. Piardi needs to work on his calling. That's a high tackle against the Stormers. There's a high tackle, but nothing called there. Offside. Offside. Seriously? Is it called on Ben Jason Dixon? Not rolling away. That's crap. That's crap. Ben Jason Dixon was rolling away. He made the tackle, and he was up and moving out of there. He called it in less than 2 seconds. So Leinster kicking to the corner. You know they're not going for 3 points. All right, great kick from Prendergast, going to put him in good shape. But this is where the Stormers got their try before when the ball was stolen. So win prediction right now, Stormers 94%, Leinster 5%. We'll see if that pans out that way. 100 people currently here. Be sure to hit that like button, folks, if you don't mind.
That was easy.
Yeah, hit the like button. Line out from Leinster, and they knock it backwards. Stormers have it. Nice job there by Ruben van Heerden. First time we call his number. And it's a knock-on advantage for the Stormers. Joseph Dweba with a carry. Dweba tackled. Away, White. Yeah, because they're all over the place, lying on the ground there. Ala'atoa call to use it. And we're going to get a clearance kick here from Libuk. And he gives up the knock-on advantage. That looks like a pretty good kick from Monty Libuk. Wow, finally getting his head in the game as Monty Libuk has played very poorly up until this stage. That's a good clearance kick from Monty Libuk. Takes him away from the goal line out to nearly midfield. Wow. What a kick. That's brilliant. So this is from the Stormers' 47-meter line. That puts Leinster about 38 meters further back than they were moments ago. Here's the line out. Well, everybody's crouching a line out. They go on the outside into the hands of McKee. McKee is tackled. Oh, Van Heerden and Dweba with a big tackle. And Foley kicks it over the top, the scrum half. It's going to be inside the 22. Oh, my goodness. And Ben Loader dropped it. So he's going to have to clear it. That goes all the way back inside the 10-meter line. Leinster all by themselves back here. Prendergast kicks it high into the air. And Loader does a nice job to get that. And Warchalant kicks it through. But it doesn't go as far as he'd like it to go. Only up to Prendergast, who kicks it back the other way. Touched by a Stormers player. Monty Libuk. Oh, that's knocked on intentionally. Oh, no. Well, knocked backwards, I guess. Wow. Prendergast. Not on side blue. Give me a break. That's because they were on offense. Fair call. That's a fair penalty. So Prendergast, Dweba, dummy pass by Prendergast, but he gets the ball across. Ben Brownlee going to come back for the advantage for the Stormers being offside over here. Never onside are the Stormers. Truth and Justice says, go Leinster. Keith Nordke, what a game. Well, better than the second game. Boy, that Lions game was a snooze fest. The Bulls was a bit better. The Stormers have got to get their act together here. They're leading 10-0, but they're making mistakes they shouldn't be making, keeping Leinster in this game. So what are they going to do? They're going to go for the post or the corner? Leinster's gone for the corner twice and come up empty. I guess it was Ben Jason Dixon never getting back on side. Yeah, fair call. Yeah. So what's going on? Got a Leinster player getting treatment. Clock stopped. No, it's still going 25-51. Salman Morat talking to Andrea Piardi. What is going on here? Excuse me. Well, nothing happening here, folks. Very quiet all of a sudden here while we wait for boots to be laced up by a Leinster player. Trying to catch their breath, other players. Ben Jason Dixon with a needless penalty there hurt the Stormers. He's had a great game, but that was not a smart play there. So I think they're going to kick for the corner. Leinster's had 2 penalties where they've refused the points. They could have 6. They could have 9 here because they can kick the ball. But they've turned down the 6 points twice. They've turned down 3 points. And it come away empty. Stormers got 7. That wound up being a 10-point swing. So Prendergast's going to kick for the corner here. Let's see where the mark is. It's going to be out inside the 22. It's a decent kick. About 17 meters away. So Leinster will come down now. All right, so Leinster now, who's twice come away empty on this. Let's see what they can do here. Stormers need to stop them again. Success there, no penalty. And they come away from it, no maul. Foley over into the center there. Tackle made by the Stormers. Alatoa with the carry, but he's met by Nathan Fouché. And Dweber there. Pass again. Leinster now. Tackle made again around the 22. Leinster trying to go through phases here. There's a little grubber kick through there. Oh, my goodness. And Leinster got it. They're going to get a try here. Unbelievable. I think we had a forward pass. Liam Turner with the try if it stands, but I think we had a forward pass. Yeah, Leinster knows it was a forward pass. Also tackled a player without the ball. Oh, that's clearly a forward pass. Yep. They're speaking in Italian, so. Yeah. Yeah, TMO will confirm. So penalty, not for the forward pass, but tackling the player without the ball. Leinster knew they weren't getting it. They were the Leinster followers up in the stands. 27 minutes. Late tackle here. 27:02. Lubbock trying to get some space here, looking for touch. He's found touch, but how far did he get? It's the question. About to the 10-meter line. Not bad. So Stormers survived. That's 3 times Leinster has skipped the penalty conversion and gone for the 5-meter line out, and 3 times they come up empty. Let's see what happens here. Stormers. Dweba. Success. Van Heerden. They bring it out. Herschel Yankees over at Evan Ruis. Ruis up to the 10-meter line. Yankees over to Lübeck. Lübeck kicks it forward. What's he looking for? That could be a 50-22 if it goes. No, it's going to stay in pay right in the middle of the field here. So picked up deep over there by Liam Turner. He finds touch under pressure from Damien Willemse. So 27-29 in the game. The score 10-0. 100 people here, folks. Be sure to hit that like button if you don't mind. We really appreciate that. And if you're not a subscriber, why don't you become a subscriber? We really do appreciate that here on the channel. So 25. Got a few new subscribers here. Let's see if we still got some more coming. Yep. Not a lot, but a few. So 27-52. Stormers 10. Leinster nothing. All right, we got a break in the action here. Got a Leinster player down getting treatment again. This time looks like it's around the knee area, just above the knee, maybe a stinger on the muscle. Looks like that might be what it is. That's Leinster that has a lady up in the booth for their team, along with their head coach. 10-0 is the score. Jason Jenkins. He's the one that was down. Oh, he played that game in 2018 that I went to in D.C. for South Africa, Jason Jenkins. And that's success. Oh, not straight. Not straight. Dweba, not straight. Oh, my goodness. That looked pretty straight. That looked pretty straight. I think Dweba is surprised by that, as am I. That looked pretty straight. I think there was a payback penalty. That's not fair. Let's see. How is that not straight? That's straight on. Anyway, so Leinster will get a scrum here. My goodness. That was a bit of a surprise. Stormers need to score again, get a big lead, stretch that lead out on Leinster. Let's go. No substitutions thus far. 3 scrums won by the Stormers. 3 penalties. This has been a problem. So the Stormers, if they can get a penalty here, crouch, they can get the ball back. Bind. Set. They're pretty high in this scrum. Now they come down a little bit. Looks like Leinster's going to hold up this time. They are holding up. Call to use it. Oh, Yankees nearly got there. Prendergast, they go wide. Oh, here comes Turner on the wing. Willemse trying to tackle him with that bad arm. And they're at midfield. Willemse rolls away. Prendergast to Jenkins. Oh, is it stolen by Marcel Tennyson? A penalty for a high tackle against Leinster. Wow. Big mistake there. Marcel Tennyson was pulled away from the ball, but because of a high tackle. So, I'm saying not releasing, but it was he signaled high tackle, so I'm not really sure what the television crew is coming up with here. Oof. Well, Ben Loader, got to be careful there. He hit a player hard. Didn't have the ball anymore. Got to be careful. So we're going to go for the post here. 30 minutes, and the Stormers going to go for the post. If Lübeck makes it, it's a good idea. Marcel Tennyson. Oh, it's a neck roll. Yeah. That's why it was cleared off the ball. Yeah. Definitely a penalty there. Good catch. Good catch. So this is about a 48-meter kick, something like that, maybe 49. So Monty Lübeck, we need this one. His last kick curved to the left, so let's hope this doesn't do that. He made it, but man, it's an easy kick. It's much harder. He's been killing us. 456 career points. Monty Lübeck. 5 today. Why is the crowd making noise? The crowd is cheering. 14 seconds. Monty Lübeck, one of these people that waste our time waiting till the end. Is it going to be good? It's good. 13-0. All right. Monty coming back into the game after an atrocious start. Monty Lübeck with the conversion. 13-0. Stormers out in front. Fleshin, he's still in Poland. Yeah, Liverpool says the Stormers are better today. I can't comment. I didn't see him last week. I understand they played very poorly, but I was busy out campaigning for a fruitless effort to get elected. That ball is going to go just 10 meters. and knocked backwards by Leinster. Wow, good job. They get the ball back on the restart. So Leinster gets the ball, not the Stormers. And, they're going to come wide out here. And they've got on this side, whoa, Damon Phillips with a big tackle there on Rob Russell. Leinster with the ball inside the Stormers' 10-meter line. Deeney. Foley to Prendergast. He kicks it through. Ball's going to go way back. Finally picked up O'Rourke. Gallant sends it over to Lubeck. No, Gallant to Willemse. Willemse kicks it over midfield. Just got it away. McErling with the ball now. And he's met by Nietling Fouché and Van Heerden. Prendergast. They go wide. Natai is taken down. Prendergast on the outside. And they've got Turner out there. He's taken down. Going to come back to the middle now. Leinster runs right in Evan Ruiz. Oof, Ruiz with a big tackle there. Jason Jenkins there taken down. Counter ruck coming from Evan Ruiz. But he's off his feet, so he has to just stay put. Prendergast going to pooch it over the top here. Is it going to work? No, it went into touch, so it's going to be a Stormers ball. Boy, Suleiman Hatzenberg was so close to picking that ball up and running the other direction, but it was bouncing poorly. Made a good decision to let it go into touch. Prendergast almost had a perfect kick, but not quite. 33-21 the first half. Stormers up 13-0 over Leinster. Let's go Stormers. They need a bonus point here. They've got just a single try. Need to start getting a try. Another try here in the first half would suit them well to get towards that bonus point. Prendergast had a nice kick, but it just didn't quite bounce the way it needed to. Yeah, no, it's a good decision by Hatzenberg there because he would have run right into the defender if he caught that ball. 33-48 Dweba wasn't straight last time, according to Andrea Piardi. And now Solomon Morad is unhappy about the encroachment here by Leinster. Brock Harris is out there. Here we go. 34 minutes. 6 minutes left in the first half. What are they going to do? They go deep. They got it. And here comes Evan Ruiz. He goes around Andrea Piardi, who plays a nice role of blocker for him, providing obstruction. And Leinster's upset, but Piardi says, calm down. That's kicked high into the air by Herschel Yankee. It's going to go to about midfield. Hatzenberg comes away with it. Suleiman Hatzenberg still driving down inside the 10-meter line, picks up about 12 meters after the catch. Lubeck goes wide. Stormers have something on the outside. Work line to David Phillips down the sideline. The Ben Loader inside the 22. Here they come. Stormers. Yankees back to Evan Ruiz. He cuts back inside. Still driving. Ruiz. Marcel Tennyson is there. Herschel Yankees with the ball. He feeds it to the inside. And Salman Morat. A little bit of a low pass there. Kick to Lubeck. But Hatzenberg is driven into touch. Does he leave it in play? Oh, I think Hatzenberg's boot was in touch. It hung up just a little too long. Stormers nearly get it in there. Oh, Dobson, what happened? So close. We made a decision. That's it, says Piardi. Just a little too much on the ball. Yeah, his boot's in touch. No, I don't think his boot was in touch there. So it's going to be a line out to Leinster here with 4.5 minutes remaining. Leinster taking a break again. What is this? Every time they take a break. Scott Penny being warned. Stormers have had 7 Irish sides here at the stadium. They've lost twice, both to Munster. 35-37, the clock is stopped. Leinster should have taken the kicking points. They should have. Starting to rain in the UK. What's going on there? Be very difficult to beat the Stormers at home. Yeah, well, they've lost twice to Munster, and when it mattered, they lost to them. So we got a clock stoppage here. So waiting for PRD to come over here. This will be a line out for Leinster from their 5-meter line. Damn, that ball hung up just a little bit too long, and the defender got there. So it goes not straight. Oh, no gap by the Stormers. My bad. Oh, give me a break. Free kick. Why do you screw around when it's that close? So it's a free kick. Oh, 36 minutes now. That gets Leinster out of trouble when the Stormers had driven down there. Don't close the gap is a warning to the Stormers here. You could say the same thing to Leinster. Both sides doing it. 3.5 minutes thereabouts remaining. So Stormers with a line out here inside the 10-meter line. Dweba needs a straight shot here. He's had one that wasn't straight according to PRD. Here's the line out. That one's straight. Yankees to Lubbock to Duplessis. Down Duplessis on the loose. Back to Marcel Tennyson and get some help over there. Down to the 22. Yankees does the dummy. Oh, and he throws it away. Taking a player off the ball, tackle off ball. That's 3 points if they want it. If the Stormers want it, that's 3 points. But they want a bonus point victory here. But they need a victory. That's the key thing. That's an easy 3. I think you take the 3 points. I think you take the 3 points here. Winning is more important than the bonus point. Take the 3 points. Take the 3 points. They're going for the post. Yeah. You got to win. That's what matters. Got to win here. Yep. Nathan Fouché was tackled there. And that was who he wanted to pass to. So you got to take the points on offer here. That's the right decision. What's this? Swain says, oh, that's Leka, man. Have family in Bosnia and Herzegovina. So you go there now and then? Bosnia and Herzegovina. Okay. Interesting. So Monty Lubbock needs to make this one to give the Stormers a good lead here, which is 2 minutes left in the first half. So easy kick, but that doesn't mean squat. He got it, and it's 16-0. $16-0. 9 points for Monty Lubbock in this game. 460 in URC competition now. Leinster will restart this with 1.5 minutes. They're going to go short on the far side, not as short as I thought. And Warwick Gallant comes down with it. Duplessis has been pretty quiet. Ben Jason Dixon back to Herschel Yankees to Monty Lubbock. He kicks it to the near side. And who's giving chase? Is it Hotzenbeck? Both players go for it. And Van Heerden gets it. So last minute, Yankees kicks it forward right into the arms of Leinster. And they send it right back the other way. Into the arms of Lubbock. Gallant goes the other way now. He's looking for 50-22. Oh, but it's going to be short. Oh, nice kick, though. Boy, that thing almost made a 50-22. So about 2 meters away from being a 50-22. Warwick Gallant has been pretty quiet in this game. Yeah, that was a fair contest between Hotzenberg and the opponent. But the opponent came off worse. So this will be a line-out with 30 seconds left in the first half for Leinster. Boy, if the Stormers could steal this and get a penalty and take it to 19, that'd be incredible. But the way it's going, they're taking their sweet time here. Line-out's thrown away. The Stormers have a chance at it. Dweba picks it up. Oh, he throws it forward to Monty Lubbock. That's a forward pass, though, down to 5 meters. Yankees. There's the hooter offside. That's going to be a penalty against Leinster. So at least 3 points here for the Stormers. Yankees goes back to Dweba. Let's get a try. Let's go, boys. Come on, boys. Pour it on. Philipse. Duplessis looking for space. Working back to 5 meters. Stormers playing advantage. Van Heerden driving. Down to 3 meters he's tackled. And Leinster not rolling away. Yankees digs it out. Oh, Libick drops it. Oh, my goodness. Monty Libick drops the ball right in his freaking mitts. And he was wide open. Offside.
Clearly offside, never onside. Was shift, then didn't adjust the position, okay? Please have a word with them. Thank you. Time still off.
Piardi's warning the Leinster side. A lot of penalties. Libick just dropped that ball. Damn. My goodness. What a shame. What an absolute shame here, folks. What a shame. Monty Libick screws it up again. Yep, Butterfingers was right. As a mom and daughter in the stand who are gobsmacked. So they're taking a scrum instead of the points. They better get a try here. They better get a try here. My goodness. Monty Libick. Butterfingers. Yep. Forward pass. Yeah, what's a forward pass? I mean, they weren't called for it. Great commentary. Your words paint a picture. Eddie, a.k.a. Nathaniel. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. All right, 41-23 past the Hooter now. 16-0. First half coming to an end. And the Stormers out in front here. But they want to do better here. They've got a scrum. Their scrum has been pretty good so far. They got 3 scrum penalties off of it. But Leinster held their own on their own scrum. Let's see what the Stormers do. Crouch. 5-meter scrum. Bind on the near side. Up. What's going to happen there? That just fell apart. He's telling Leinster to control their body weight. Ala Tola in trouble there. And Scott Penny being told to control his body weight. He's captain. Let's get that break foot set. (42-11) now in the first half. The problem with this is the Stormers need 4 tries for that bonus point, and they need to win this game. They need both. And, you know, you let Leinster hang around. If they go in 23-0, it'd be awesome. Crouch. Bind. Set. This is when they need a good scrum, the Stormers. Ball's in the pipe. And it collapses. Oh, what's this reset crap? Leinster's terrible. Just call the penalty on them. I don't know what the Stormers' goal was here because they know that Leinster's going to collapse the scrum every time unless they want a penalty try, but that's a big get. My goodness. Welcome to the program, folks. Be sure to hit the like button if you don't mind. That costs you nothing but a moment of your time.
That was easy.
Just 36 likes. That's kind of disappointing. No super chats. I'm going to stick an ad in here. I'll do that at halftime. I haven't done that yet. Let's see what happens. 43-12. Well past the Hooter here. Going to reset this scrum for the 3rd time. Crouch. Bind. Set. Stormers pushing hard. There they go. They got an advantage, but Yankees nearly gets in. He drives forward, Herschel Yankees, but I think he knocked it on. Still an advantage. Stormers playing advantage here. Salman Morat with a carry. Bounces off. There he goes. Salman Morat. Is he going to get in? Did he get it? He got the try. Stormers score. Stormers score. Salman Morat. I think that Herschel Yankees knocked that ball on, but hey, you know, maybe I missed something. Salman Morat with the try, and the Stormers go across. Bounced off a tackle. His first career try. Really? That doesn't seem right. I guess it's his first ever try. He's been injured a lot. So let's see it here. Yeah, Salman Morat. No defender on that inside when he got it. Well done. Place of refuge. Well, thank you. You can reward me by becoming a subscriber. Well, obviously you are because you're chatting. Why is the clock off? Uh-oh. Time is off. Now it was a kick by the Leinster side, so it was play on. So the try is good. All right. Time back on. 44 minutes, 57 seconds. We got 5 minutes of bonus time in the first half. Monty Libick now for the conversion. So 2 tries in the first half for the Stormers. Over 45 minutes. Wow. I've seen a 48-minute half before. Okay, come on, let's go. Kick the damn ball, Monty. He's going to get it. 23-0 in the first half. 23. Wow. Oh, Place Refuge. No, I was talking to other people, not you, Place Refuge. I'm talking about other folks. Thank you for the kind comments. So halftime here, and it's 23-0. Stormers over Leinster, but they need those 2 tries in the second half for that bonus point victory. So they'd be in good shape right now, but they need to keep going. So halftime here, and we're going to go ahead and get you. Let me try this. I've never done an ad here. Don't run off, folks. Let's see. Good to see you, says Vossi Voslu. Yeah, well, thank you, Vossi. I'm going to try an ad and see how that works. I've never done this. All right, so I've played an ad. All right, I don't see the ad. There's no ad for me. I guess not everybody gets it. All right, I guess that doesn't work very well. I tried it. Insert ad. It's halftime, folks, at DHL's Greenpoint Stadium, Mother City of Cape Town. The Stormers up 23-0, but that doesn't mean anything. You got to finish. You got to finish in this game, and that's what matters here. So, Vossi, good to see you as well. Clinton Crystal says, go Stormers. Yep, and thank you, Place Refuge, for saying excellent commentary. It's my pleasure. Also enjoy political. Oh, well, thank you, Place Refuge. I'm glad you enjoy my political commentary, too. For those who haven't been watching my program or missed me the past month here on this channel, I was running for the state legislature here in Pennsylvania and lost badly. It was a corrupt election, I'll tell you sometime, but not right now. It's not important. And then Christian says, what is that shin ad? What does that mean? I'm a little lost behind. So, yeah, first half action, and the Stormers come away with, we'll put the halftime marker up now. We're on halftime. So 2 tries, Ben Loader and Salman Morat, and they nearly had a couple other tries here. Every time Leinster's had a chance to put points on the board, they've ignored it. It could be 23-9 easily, or even more. So there you go. So Vikas Engelbrecht says, nice on the Stormers. Yeah, good to see you all here, folks. Thanks for tuning in. I really do appreciate your support for the program. It's awesome. I really do appreciate it. And thanks for being here. Thanks for watching the program. Thanks for giving us likes. And for new subscribers, Lions were better last weekend against Leinster. Munster's defense was brutal. That's what went wrong today. They had no answers for Munster's defense. It was just brutal, Tristan. Yeah. So also, for those paying attention on my political channel at Colonel Chris Wyatt, you'll be catching coverage of South Africa's elections now that I'm no longer running for office. Although I've been encouraged to run as a writing candidate. Don't know if that's a good use of resources and time. But for South Africa, I'll be getting interviews with the United Independent Movement, also with the Freedom Front Plus coming up. And I'll reach out to a few other parties here very quickly and try to get as many as possible. The Referendum Party will be on the program soon. I already have one guest booked for Tuesday at 5 p.m. South African time. So the first referendum guest will be on there. So we'll be covering the elections as always. In 2021 for municipal elections, I covered 3 months of elections and had the most extensive coverage of anybody. I can't make that claim this time because I was busy running for office. Quite an expensive proposition. So if you feel the urge to super chat, feel free to do so. Normally, I would be considering coming to South Africa, and I've already booked my flight and made my plans. If I do come to South Africa, it's all going to be last minute for the election. I'll tell you why. I'm waiting on my passport. My passport, unfortunately, expired June 17th, this coming June 17th. And the authorities won't let you in the country if you don't have 6 months remaining on your passport. So I had to send it in, and it's in processing, waiting for it to come back. Go for it. When you're not around, we miss your great commentary. Well, thank you, Herman Fenta. Bye a donkey. Bye a donkey. I really appreciate that. Yep, lots of political coverage coming, and hopefully I'll be able to do it from South Africa. In fact, I wrote to Dr. Peter Groenewald from the Freedom Front Plus about an interview. He said, so where are you, Joburg or Cape Town? I said, I'm in Pennsylvania. He thought I was already in South Africa. So it'd be great to do it in person. I'm looking forward to it. I should start prepping just in case it comes through. I'll get my mobile microphone. I'll get all of my things together just in case I get my passport in time. And for those who can offer Unterkunft, as we say in German, that's lodging. If you can offer Unterkunft, that was one of the strange words I didn't know in German. I bluffed my way through my Deutsch als Fremdsprache, German as a second language examination, which I want a certificate. I wonder where that certificate is. I haven't seen that in years. Oh, Garrett got a Take-A-Lot ad. Okay, cool. Place of Refuge says, Pennsylvania needs you, the voice of truth. Well, thank you. I am a voice of truth. People don't want to hear the truth, though. They want their willing puppets. The Republican Party wants its willing puppets. That's what they want. That's all they care about. And they've got that now, as the primary is won by a puppet who will do what he's told to do and not a true patriot. Someone who claims to be a patriot, but he's not. Anyway, the guy was funny because he stole my lines. He stole one of our other opponent's lines and incorporated all of it into his campaign. Nothing original. And then these dark money organizations contributing to the campaign, but not really important. Neither here nor there. So, yeah. So somebody did get an ad. Okay. Cool beans. Wonder how many people actually got that ad. We lost a few viewers because of the halftime or because of the ad. So let me try it again. I'm going to try it again. Let's see if anybody gets an ad. So we've got Nick Mallett and Jean de Villiers speaking at halftime. Let's get that. Oh, no, they cut. They didn't get them. Well, that's a shame. Sorry about that, folks. They must have just done that. So I see when we get this, what we get is the actual studio feed. This isn't what goes out of the air. It's what comes into the studio as they engineer these broadcasts. And so I just saw Jean de Villiers and Nick Mallett out on the pitch with, I think, Owen Unkamani. I didn't get a quick look to see who it was. But anyway, they were speaking, but obviously they were making a clip for later on, or that was played for the South African audience, but not for the rest of us. So anyway, I don't get the television feed. I get the actual live feed. That's why a lot of times we're slightly ahead of folks watching it on television. So Ruby Tools, what is that? I don't know what that means. All right. So thanks to everybody that's here. Really appreciate the support for the channel. You know, we've been dormant for a little bit because of all my political action. So we gained a few subscribers today, but yeah. So the Lions Munster one's gotten up to 900 views. I haven't done any interviews in a long time, and I'm not doing Major League Rugby coverage this season. It's not by design. It's just how things have worked out. So not a lot of people interested in that Major League Rugby. So we had 1,100 for the Scarlets and Sharks yesterday. The last one I covered was on the 29th. That was quite a while ago. That was almost a month ago. That was Leinster and the Bulls. Got 2,600 views on that one. So the Stormers in Edinburgh got me 4,900 views. But this game yesterday got 845. So that's pretty cool. Now it's 864 total. And then the Bulls-Osprey game this morning is at 864. That's ironic. It's the exact same number. And the Lions-Munster game is at 999. So almost broke 1,000. Hopefully one more person will watch it so we get 1,000 views on that Lions-Munster game. It was 600 when it was live. So, yeah. And it was a boring game. Quite a boring game. But here we are in the Stormers game, and we've got a decent audience here. Let me just catch up with that very quickly here. Back to the live feed. Okay, good. So, popularity contest. That's what it was, Hendo. It was a popularity contest. Yep. And I'm not known, so it's unfortunate. You have to spend a ton of money. Spent far too much money, to be quite honest. Yep. So, anyway. All righty, folks. Where are we at here now? 86 people here, a couple people left. It's still halftime in this contest. So in the URC, let's take a look at URC as they got some kind of weird stuff going on out there in the pitch. They're playing some kind of game out there. But the Lions really hurt me. I picked them to win that game. But now on the table, what we look at is in first place Glasgow, and Leinster needs to win this game, and they need a bonus point victory here, and they got a long way to go. They got to score 4 tries and win this game in order to go ahead of Glasgow. Otherwise, they're going to be in second place. Munster has played their 15th game, and they can't go any further. So Leinster can do no worse than second place in this game. The Bulls are done. They are in fourth place at 51 points. 517 points scored in 15 games. Wow, folks, that is a huge number of points. They are leading the league in points. 517 divided by 15. Means they've scored an average of 34 points per game. Man, that's something else. Ulster is in 5th place at 44 points, but they could be pipped. If the Stormers can score 2 more tries and win this game, they'll move ahead of Ulster into 5th place, bumping Ulster to 6, Benetton to 7, Edinburgh to 8th. That would happen. Yep, that's what's going to happen. So if the Stormers win this. But the Stormers are on the edge. They're currently in 8th place. They started today in 6th place. Benetton, who lost in an incredibly exciting game against Ulster, but they got a bonus point, find themselves in 6th place with 9 wins, a draw, and 5 losses. Ulster, 9 wins, 6 losses, 44 points, but they have a bigger point differential of 20, so they're in 5th place. Edinburgh, 10 wins and 5 losses, finds itself with 10 wins, not in 4th place, but in 7th place, because they only have 3 bonus points. Those bonus points really make a difference in the standings, ladies and gentlemen. So the Stormers got to win, must win. C'est nécessaire. On a besoin une victoire aujourd'hui pour les Stormers. Ouais. So, des orages, the Stormers. Yeah, the Stormers must win today. 8 wins, 6 losses. They need to go to 9-6 today. 9-6 with a bonus point victory would push them into 5th place. Without a bonus point victory, they're going to wind up in 6th place where they started the weekend. But they need to perform better. Still halftime here at DHL Greenpoint Stadium. We're running through the stadium. Through the standings, I should say. In the first half here, the Stormers had some exciting play, but they could have gotten more. But isn't that the way it always goes in rugby? Hey, it's been a really good Super Brew weekend for me. I started Friday with both points, the match point and the winning point. Sharks by 3, they won by 5. I had Ulster by 5 over Benetton, they won by 4. And I had the Utah Warriors in Major League Rugby by 7 over Old Glory. They won by exactly 7 points. That's good. Started off today well, picking Glasgow over Zebra, but I picked them by 11. They won by 31. I picked the Bulls over the Osprey by 7. They won by a huge margin. Picked Edinburgh over Cardiff by 9, and they won by 17. And then I picked the Lions over Munster, so I lost that one. We're getting ready for the second half here. Let's take a look at the stats for that first half. Possession's been in favor of Leinster, 52-48. Both sides have 46 carries. The Stormers have made more tackles, 31 to Leinster's, or 54 to Leinster's 31. But the Stormers have made 325 meters to Leinster's 117. Leinster with 7 penalties. My goodness. That's a huge, huge difference in stats there when it comes to meters made, 325. And it shows on the scoreboard. That's where you see it. Stormers fans in the crowd, all excited about this second half. We need the Stormers to get their act together. Let's try an ad real quick again and see what happens. I don't know who gets an ad. We'll see if anybody gets the ad as the Stormers reserves make their way back out onto the pitch. And here comes the starting team as well. Trotting back out, Evan Ruiz, Marcel Tennyson, Monty Libick talking Herschel Yankees, Ruben van Heerden coming out right there. So, and Ulster's back out on the pit. No, Ulster. Leinster's back on the pitch. Let's turn off the halftime marker, and we're ready to get started for the second half. Okay, so everybody should get the ad done. The ad works, says Vossi Voslu. Cool beans, thanks for that. I've never done it. I should take advantage of it and try to make a little bit of coin off it because I'm not getting any super chats. Here we go. Whistle blows. Second half underway. Leinster kicks it to the Stormers, but it goes short. And nice job by Dan Duplessis off to Herschel Yankees over to Warwick Gelant. Gelant does a clearance kick from inside the 22. That's going to go back to about the 10-meter line. Taken there by Prendergast. Prendergast is going to return the favor. He kicks it high, but Leinster players are not retreating. Offsides they are. They knock it on. Picked up by Ruben van Heerden over midfield. Still going down to the 10-meter line. Stormers in business. Here comes Yankees to Salman Morat. Well, he runs into a wall. Morat places the ball. Yankees. Oh, man. Brock Harris let that go by. And Damien Phillipsay picks it up. Dances, finds space. Damien Phillipsay's on the loose. Inside the 10-meter line. He kicks it forward. The chase is on. It's in the try zone. Who's going to get there? Oh, and Leinster knocks it down. Couldn't risk it being a try. So instead of letting it run out, he had to place it down. So it'll be goal line kick. Stormers already in fine form to start the second half, and we're underway here. Boy, Brock Harris ducked his head on that pass, and it bounced around. And everybody's standing there. Damon Phillipsay goes around Andre Piardi and then kicks it down the pitch. He had a winger out there. I think it was Suleiman Hatzenberg. It was Hatzenberg who just couldn't quite get there. So the Stormers now with Evan Ruiz making the carry. Oh, nice pass from Dweba to Yankees. Finds space through the middle. Goes Herschel Yankees. 5. He's over. It's a try. Herschel Yankees finds the space in the middle of the pitch and runs it through. And the Stormers are on the board again. Ek is Brock befuck. That's what that says. Somebody says. Oh, my goodness. Herschel Yankees. Long overdue. Yankees with the try. That was brilliant. He just sees the gap. Runs it right down the middle of the pitch. And right next to the post, Herschel Yankees. That was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Man, Herschel Yankees. That was incredible. His 8th career try. Herschel Yankees with the try. And the kick is good. 30-0. That bodes well for the bonus point. Yankees with the try. And the Stormers out to a 30-0 lead. My goodness, 43 minutes now. I love this scoreline. Stormers need a big, okay, way offsides was Leinster there. Oh my gosh. 5 meters offside before the ball was kicked. No penalty called. And there's a knock on by Leinster, but the Leinster player was 5 meters forward before the ball was even kicked. Way offside. Ruddock is out 6 and 1 are out. And 3. Ed Byrne comes in for Alatoa. Maloney comes in for Ruddock. And the other was Michael Milne. It's going to be 18, 16. All right, 43-55. It'll be a scrum to the Stormers after the knock-on by Leinster. 3 changes for Leinster. What rule has been scrapped? 44. Going to reset this one here. Gerardus Murray says, hello from Louisiana. Wow. What you doing in Louisiana, man? Zendenoir says, okay, the rule has been offside. Oh, really? So you can just run, take off before the ball's kicked? That's a stupid rule. So you can just run down the field before the ball's been kicked. Oh, that collapsed immediately. I don't know who that's on, but that thing went straight down. Going to reset this one here. I couldn't see who was responsible that time. Stormers still have their starting 3 in there, so I don't know what's going on here. Must be Leinster. 44-59. 45 minutes. Stormers out to 30-0 lead over Leinster here. If the Stormers hold on and win this game, which they should be able to do, we're not done yet, it's going to be a bad tour for Leinster. But they're not going to care. They're going to win at home. 45-15. Oh, Crouch. By. Set. Yankees puts it in the pipe. Oh, and the Stormers blow them up. And the penalty's against the Stormers for hinging. It's on Brock Harris. Oh, shame. Looked to me like the penalty was on Leinster, but the penalty is on Brock Harris. Not driving straight. Brock Harris doesn't believe it. I don't either. So Prendergast kicks for the corner. It's going to be a line out for Leinster. Brock Harris got all the way thus far. His 150th cap as a Stormer. Guy's got over 400 professional rugby games under his belt. Oh, they throw that right to Van Heerden. Van Heerden runs up the pitch, and the Stormers have it. Yankees, throws it away. Picked up by Willemse, trying to save the day here. He just kicks a little thing into touch. There was nothing there. He should have gone the opposite direction. Spun around and gone back. He had 3 players on the other side, only 1 defender, but Willemse couldn't see that. Willemse trying to put a yeoman's effort in here today, leading 30-13. I got to get the score updated. Sorry. Just realized that. Or no, is it right? Yeah, I got it right. Okay. Tristan says, I like your coverage of the game. Thank you very much. You're very welcome. Let other people know about it. Hit the like button. If y'all like it so much, hit that like button.
That was easy.
Yeah, it's so easy to do, by the way. Oh, I got some gummy bears here. I'm kind of hungry, too. What is this thing? A bunny rabbit. Line out successful for Leinster. They come away with it. Foley, ball gets in the middle. Dweba has to dive on the player to stop it, and it's turned over, but there's a penalty. Yep, Dweba dove on the player. That's a penalty. 3 points for Leinster if they want it. That was definitely on Dweba, that penalty. Yep. Oh, yeah, next time I'll reverse the penalty. Leinster warned for their conduct after the penalty, so Prendergast's going to kick to the corner here. Stormer's screwing around here. Can't give Leinster oxygen. You cannot give them oxygen. Yeah, so here we go. Leinster lineup. Leinster made the second most entries to opposition 22. 14 second. They scored around low average of 0.75. Oh, so they get a lot of entries, but no points out of it. Leinster with an 8-meter line out. They're successful into a maul. And driving forward, that's going to be a penalty against the Stormers for collapsing the maul. They're playing advantage, Leinster. They kick it. Oh, and it comes into Willemse off the back of Dan Duplessis into the hands. Prendergast trying to start and go. But that's not the spot. Spot's over here. Closing the gap. Oh, it's closing the gap. I thought they collapsed the line out. So they're going to kick again for another 5-meter try. Blood bin. We got an injury here. Leinster. Is it Byrne? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. That's a serious blood play there. My goodness. Ed Byrne. Too much blood. He's going to have to leave the field. I mean, there's blood all over his face and jersey. He's going to have to go out for the blood bin. Oh, my goodness. Where is the cut on him? He's just got tons of blood. Michael Milne comes back in the game after going out. Ed Byrne will have to sit out now. 48-31. Send him off the pitch to get treated properly. Man, oh man, he got cut badly. What a gash. I couldn't see where it was. It looked like it was up around his eyebrow or somewhere like that, or his forehead. 7 penalties conceded by each side at this stage now as the Stormers catch up. Short, they go short. Nice little throw, and they nearly score. Brock Harris nearly stole that. Stormers being warned here. Oh, now they're saying that Brock Harris played the scrum half? No, he didn't. That's crap. So another penalty. Stormers going to wind up with a penalty try here the way they're going. Penalties. So Leinster playing penalty advantage here. Penalty on Brock Harris, which got them down here in the first place. Penalty on Brock Harris. They come the other side. They're going to get in. Short. Short. Leinster now trying again. They dropped the ball. Picked up by Dweba, but we had a penalty advantage here. I think we're getting a warning here. Yeah. Piardi going to want to talk to. Yep, he's going to want to warn him here.
3 penalties in a row. Must improve your discipline, please.
Can I have 10 seconds with my team?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, so Salman Morat wants some time with his team to talk to them. And he's telling them, okay, offside and play the 9. So let's get your discipline together. So they're going to go tap and go this time, Leinster. No line out from 5 meters. Tap and go. They go. They're down to the 2 meter before their contact is made. McKee with the carry. Oh, they're close now. They're inches away. Stormers trying to get onside. Neathling Fouché. And they go. Oh. One more try. Stormers, have they got him held up short again? They come the other way, and they got it. Wow, nicely done. He reaches over. It was brilliantly done. My goodness. And once again, they go away from the crowd. Max Deegan gets it. Nicely done. He cuts back the inside and gets it down. Max Deegan with the try, the number 8. So much for a shutout. Max Deegan with the try. Max Deegan with the try. Yeah, Stormers going to have to travel to Ireland because that loss last week, most likely. It's going to haunt them. Max Prendergast, or Sam Prendergast, not Max Deegan. Sam Prendergast for the conversion should be easy for him. And it is 30-7 now. $30-7. All right, what's we get? CK Gaming, ZA, how's it going there? So Deegan with a try, and Leinster's on the board finally. They get on the board here, approaching, 50 minutes in the game? 51-50. They finally get on the board. So I agree with those assessments. Glasgow doesn't win in South Africa. Munster and Leinster can win in South Africa, but Leinster, they have a hard time winning South Africa too. But Munster seems to be experts at winning down here in the Southern Hemisphere. So Mani Lubbock goes to the far side of the pitch. That's a line drive taken over there by Brian Deeney. His first call of the game. And Evan Ruiz with another tackle along with Dwayne, but the ball squirts loose. That's not a knock-on? It looked to me like it was lost forward. No knock-on. Oh, here goes. Oh, my goodness. Here comes Leinster. They're going to score again unless Monty can strip him. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Leinster scores. Rob Russell. How is that not a knock on the ball squirted forward? He said Evan Ruiz was on the wrong side playing the ball. Stormers and Bulls in quarterfinals, a real possibility. Yep. Rob Russell. And Monty just can't get the deal done. Initially keeps him from scoring, but if Hotzenberg hadn't slowed down, he could have kept him from scoring that ball. Russell never got it down initially, but unbelievable. Stormers screwing the pooch here. Prendergast. So he misses it. $12 points, so no conversion there. 54 minutes in the contest. Long way to go here, folks. Stormers still need to get another try. 54-14, 30-12, Stormers out in front. Excuse me. 3 tries to 2 tries at this point. 2 quick tries in succession given up by the Stormers. Shorter kick this time. Stormers go up to challenge for it, and it's knocked backwards by Leinster. They retain possession. Call to use it. Ball's chased down here. Gelant dances around one player. Goes through 2 tackles over midfield. He's by himself. And it turns the ball over. Leinster, the momentum is shifting. Momentum is shifting. Leinster now not releasing as a penalty. Support wasn't there for Horgeland. So Prendergast kicks for some territory. It's going to be outside of 22, but just. So here we go. Here we go. Leinster. Told you can't give them oxygen. Nah, man. Stormers really screw up there, standing around watching the play. So the hookers change for Leinster. Stolen by the Stormers on the line out. McKee is out. McCarthy's in. But they turn it over, and Leinster has the ball. Knock on advantage, apparently. Prendergast with the ball. They go outside. Yankees takes him down. Salman Morat over the ball. They throw it wide. That's a forward pass. Thank you, Andre Piardi. A forward pass by a wide margin. But they were playing a knock on advantage. Was an advantage over. So scrum to the Stormers. 117 currently here, 57 likes. Boy, getting likes is like milking a cow or a goat here. So Andre Hugo Fenta finally coming out for Dweba. First substitution for the Stormers. Dweba goes out. Andre Hugo Fenta comes on. Here we go. And with the first change in that front row. Here we go. Brock Harris is still out there. Got Franz Malherbe and Quenzo Bloza on the sideline. Franz Malherbe not in the game. Interesting. I guess with the big lead, they felt they didn't need him. All right. Keep it coming, folks. 1,200 views. Hit the like button. 58 likes. Oh, my goodness. It's almost intentional. 30-12. So the first substitution for the Stormers winds up being in the front row. Joseph Dweba, the hooker, goes out, replaced by Andre Hugo Fenta. 57-20 in the second half, I should say. Excuse me. Crouch. Bind. Set, says Andre Piardi. Leinster puts it in, but the Stormers push them back. No penalty. Oh, there's a line break there. But then, oh, that's a forward pass too. Come on, man. Leinster's just throwing the ball forward every time. Stormers in trouble here. They have no defenders back there, and Leinster penalty for playing the ball against Evan Ruiz right in front of the post. Playing penalty advantage now, Leinster. And Yankees has to down that ball in the try zone. It's a card for what? Yellow card to Evan Ruiz at 58-29. That yellow card was a long time ago, those warnings. Leinster got away with half a dozen penalties in the first half. That's unfair. Leinster got penalty after penalty after penalty in that first half, keeping the Stormers from scoring a try down there low. Now here we go. Finally, Franz Malherbe and Bloza come in. Brock Harris getting a huge round of applause. So the entire front row replaced now. 9:36 on the clock. Quenzo Blose. My goodness. Yeah, genre and Stormers are just not disciplined is the problem. The yellow card, I think, was unjust. That sequence was a long time ago. So does it get to apply to the whole rest of the game if they get a penalty down low? That's crap. So yellow card. I mean, you know, Leinster did it over and over and over again. They didn't get a yellow card. They had like 5 penalties within 5 meters and never got a yellow card. So if they get a yellow card next time, yeah, then it'll be fair. But otherwise, it's not. Stormers need to get their act together here. A lot of possession, a lot of territory for Leinster, and 2 tries unanswered. Stormers have not gotten that 4th try. This game is not in the bag anywhere yet. 20 minutes remaining. The good news here is with the scrum is they're killing time on the clock. Crouch, bind, set. Early engagement from Leinster. Big mistake by Leinster there. Early engagement. I don't blame him. Andrew Piardi was all over the place in his sequence there. His rhythm was off. Franz Malherbe looking fresh. When do you see Franz Malherbe not covered in mud and dirt and grass? That's rare. Just coming into the game here, Franz Malherbe. The stud Springbok. Monty Libick now kicking for terrain. We're down 8.5 minutes here. Just got that kick away. I don't know what the heck he was doing there, waiting for Leinster to come in there. So we'll be under 8 minutes by the time this thing is thrown in the line out. So here comes Wandisile Simelane coming in for Dan du Plessis. Dan du Plessis goes out. He's not had a big game. He usually has a huge game. He was limping, so now he's out. Wandisile Simelane, fresh legs. Leinster with a line out. And it's pinched by the Stormers. They've got it. Blose has the ball. So Marcel Tennyson carries forward. Oh, might get him for crawling. Got to be careful there. Libick, that thing got hit in the air. Was touched, partially deflected. But Leinster has it. And it's stolen by the Stormers. Knock on against the Stormers here. And it's in the hands of Thomas Clarkson. So Leinster's playing a knock-on advantage at the moment. Charged down by Herschel Yankees. Unfortunately for him, there was a knock-on advantage. But Yankees could get in trouble for kicking that ball down the pitch to slow the game down here. So we're under 7 minutes here in a second of that yellow card. 7 minutes. So 6:50 now on the yellow card. 6:44, clock still ticking, 30-12. Stormers out in front. 61 likes. Oh, gosh. We crouched a little higher. 8 handling errors on Leinster, 6 on the Stormers. This is going to be a scrum from midfield. More time to be eaten off the clock. This couldn't go any better for the Stormers. Down to 6:20 now. Crouch. Bind. The Stormers can win another penalty here. It'd be great. And early engagement from Leinster again. Wow. It's 5 scrum penalties against Leinster. It's killing them. Yep. Going for the post here. Monty will kill another minute here by trying to kick it for the post. That's a smart move. Smart move. He can eat another minute off the clock here on that yellow card. That really is a killer, especially if Monty Libick converts this. By the time we're done here, because Monty runs it down to the last few seconds, he's got 40 left on the clock. It'll take him under 5 minutes on a yellow card. Boy, it's going really well for the Stormers here on this yellow card that was given to Evan Ruas. It's a 42% probability. It's a 54-meter kick. And you know Monty's going to take it down to the wire here. Hey, I got a few subscribers today, but still below where we were for the month. So, some celebrity walking out there. We are 5 less than we had a month ago. So, that's crazy. So, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Monty Libick kicks it with 2 seconds left. He's got the distance, but it's wide. So, he kills a lot of time on the clock there. And Leinster kicks it into touch. Taken there by Damon Willemse, throws it back in. But Monty Libick is not paying attention, and the Stormers give up 30 meters on that stupidity, or 20 meters. So, 4:29 left on the yellow card. Prendergast now, he dumps it out on the wing. Tackles made there Hartzenberg trying to get out of the way. Ball was out. Malherbe in for his first tackle, as is Andre Hugo Fenta. Prendergast trying to go through the middle here. Prendergast throws it wide. He's got help out there on the wing. Hartzenberg kicks it. So Willems gets it. He kicks it back the other way. And that stays in play. We're under 4 minutes now on the yellow card to Evan Ruiz. Stormer's still a man short. Oh, that's going to bounce right up perfectly for Leinster. And the Stormers' defense is falling apart here. With Tiernick down at about the 22. Prendergast, there's no Stormers wide, and there's 4 players out there. That's a forward pass. That's a forward pass. Oh my gosh, I can't believe they didn't call that. Oh, that defense is there. Herschel Yankees this time. They're inside the 22, though, are Leinster. That ball's knocked backwards again. And again, Andre Piardi is blocking defensive players. He keeps interfering with both sides. Down to 3 minutes. I cannot believe that wasn't called a forward pass. It's too far back now. They'll never go back. Tackle's made there. Leinster bounces it off the ground, and that allows Willems to get there. And a penalty for off the feet, and the Stormers survive another. Now, Willems says, like, calm down. Wow. The Stormers survive that, but they need another try. They're down to 14 minutes. Need a bonus point here, guys. Every point counts. Side entry there, off their feet. That'll give them a chance to kill even more time here. They'll get a line out, still short a player. Evan Ruiz has 2 minutes and 20 seconds left on that card. I don't think he's coming back in the game. Chive Daimani, I think, is coming in for Ruiz. 22 comes in. Charlie Tector comes in for Nagatai from New Zealand. Nagatai's out, and that's 22. Daimani. Daimani comes in for Tennyson. That's a good substitution, I think, at this point. Well, the Stormers turned it over. They took too long with the free kick. That was dumb. So Leinster gets the ball back while the Stormers blow a chance for a line out here, a chance to kill the clock. That's knocked on. Picked up by the Stormers. Willems. Morat. Out this side to Fenta. Andre Hugo Fenta breaks off 1 tackle, 2 tackles, still driving forward. And we've got off the feet penalty against the Stormers. Oh, my goodness. Andre Hugo Fenta, shoulder's a little hurting there. Off the feet is a call against Salman Morat, and it's a correct call. So Prendergast kicks it for territory. What does he get? Not a particularly great kick. It's going to put Leinster down to inside the Stormers' 10-meter line. 50 seconds left on the yellow card. Yeah, Morat just right off his feet. Line out successful for Leinster. They go across the middle. Prendergast. Oh, that's lost forward. Right into the hands of David Willems. He's got runners on the outside. Ben Galant. Better get rid of it. They're pushed into touch. Oh, my goodness. Tackle not released. So Ruiz comes back, and in comes Willy Engelbrecht, and a penalty against Leinster. Willy Engelbrecht comes in, and Evan Ruiz is back. So who is Willy Engelbrecht come in for? Is it Willems? So the Stormers have a chance to get that 4th try now. It's going to be inside the 22. Not a great kick. So Ben Jason Dixon comes out. He's replaced by Willy Engelbrecht. All right, so Ruiz stays in the game. Now it's going to be about a 18-meter line out. Stormers need to get a try here. 11 minutes remaining in the contest. 30-12 Stormers. Good toss in. They're into a maul, but Leinster's had a good defense. Now the maul's moving forward. It's collapsed. Picked up by Andre Hugo Fenta, and he's tackled. Damon Willems playing scrum half. to Ruiz. Ruiz is tackled. Nope, he gets away from it almost immediately. Advantage, never onside. So the Stormers are playing advantage here. Come on, boys. Come wide. Diamante tries to get through there. Rwanda Cindy Similani. Ben Loader down the sideline. 5 meters out of the Stormers. We need to try here, boys. Gelant back to Willemse. Willemse back to Fenta. Andre Hugo Fenta tackled 6 meters out. And Willemse picks it up and feeds it over. Oh, there it is. Philly Engelbrecht. It's a try. Stormers are in. Yabo. Oh, yes. Mama. Stormers, you lekker ding indeed. That's good. Philly Engelbrecht with a try. Just on the pitch. Are they going to look at it in TMO? Wow, brilliant job. Damon Willemse makes that happen. Diamante finds Willy Engelbrecht. Wow, what a great try. Long arms by Willy Engelbrecht. That's the bonus point. We got it. He just walked on the field for Ben Jason Dixon. Willy Engelbrecht. They're talking in Italian here. Flag is good. 37-12. Stefan Unger coming on. Connor Evans coming on for the Stormers. So that'll be the day for Yankees. He's replaced by Stefan Unger. And Connor Evans will come in for either, I don't know if he came in for Morat or if he came in for Van Heerden. Okay. Restart, and Damon Willemse has it. Now, the Stormers, 71 minutes, 26 seconds in the contest. Stefan Unger kicks it high into the air, his first touch of the ball. Goes over midfield, taken over there by Erlen. And he still got it. And Quenze Bloza takes him down. So Leinster now desperate, trailing 37-12. They wait, big pass on the outside there. And Suleiman Hotzenberg with a nice tackle from behind on Rob Russell. Prendergast, that's a forward pass. Again, to Ed Byrne, who was bleeding badly earlier. Oh, nice tackle there by, boy, Damon Willemse has been playing his heart out in this game. I got to tell you. Prendergast now tackled behind the line of game. Not stolen. Salman Morat thought he had a steal there. And a nice tackle there by Connor Evans. And that's kicked over the top, right into touch. Going to come straight back, and the Stormers now, it's all Stormers falling apart for Leinster here in the last couple minutes. So the Stormers now with a bonus point for this. They need that. That'll give them 45. That'll put them in 5th place. If they win this game, which they should, with just 7 minutes remaining now. Stormers taking their time. They've already had the ball turned over once. Can't be stupid here. Prendergast having a good game for the other side. We've got an injury here to a Leinster player. I can't see who it is. One of the front rowers again. All right, let's take a look at man of the match here, folks. Who we're going to give man of the match to here. So we've got, whoops. So let's get the score here somewhere. There we go. So Loader, Morat, Yankees, Engelbrecht. All right, so let's go ahead and see who our man of the match is. So Finton Gunn has come in for Leinster. Finton Gunn come in at scrum half. Time is on. Line out successful. And Willy Engelbrecht dumps it off to Unger. Unger over to Evan Ruiz down to the 10-meter line. Stormers now getting their act together here. Unger finds Connor Evans. Ben Loader to Unger. Unger to Mani Libeck. Libeck's going to kick it high into the air. They're going to go on the other side. Chase is on by Wanda Cindy Similani. Similani doesn't get it. Nicely done. Knocked on. That's a knock on by knock on by both sides. It's scrum blue. All right, let's get a man of the match in here. Man of the match. Man of the match. Your vote, folks. Let's see who we're going to go with here. So Mangan comes in for Penny. 20 in for 7. And 20 comes in for 7. Scott Penny's out for Leinster. So we're waiting for the scrum to get started here. Monty Libick. Let's see what else we got here. Two ends in there. Still waiting for the scrum to get started here. And then all right, there you go. Monty Libick, Ben Jason Dixon, or Damien Willemse. Hit and chase. What the heck is a hit and chase? So the Stormers turn one over on a scrum for the first time. Penalty. And that ball's back there bouncing around, picked up by Suleiman Hotzenbag. He's dancing and going nowhere. He's got some help here. All right, good ruck for him. Ungara to Andre Hugo Fenta. Hugo Fenta now. Monty Libick. Gelant to Willemse. Willemse kicks it forward. The chase is on. Oh, will the Stormers get their one to Silly Similani? It's still in play. Kicked up. Oh, went right into the arms of Prendergast. Prendergast dumps it inside. Throws it out on the pitch. Not releasing penalty. Damien Willemse wins a penalty again for the Stormers. Brilliant stuff, Damien Willemse. Not releasing. Wow. 37-12. 4.5 minutes remain. 75-32 in the contest. Be sure to hit the like button, folks. They better not peak early in the main games are coming up. Yes, JP Borain. So Monty Libick will kick for some territory here. Stormers' chance to pile on some points. They need the point differential too. So take the points. So where's it go out? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a pretty good kick. Damien Willemse with a huge steal. If the Stormers can poach another try here, that would be brilliant. This is about a 15, 16 meter line out. Not as good as it looked initially based on the side judge's opinion. So Andre Hugo Fenta to throw this in. He goes deep and they got it. So here comes Ben Loader. Ben Loader dancing around. He's tackled. Unger. Over to Salman Morad. He bounces off a tackle. Bounces off another tackle. He's like RoboCop out there. And we got a penalty for not releasing. Salman Morad bouncing off tackles, but then not releasing the ball. Shame. There's a chance for another try. All right, it's kicked into touch. It'll be a line out for Leinster. Let's see what the mark is. No, it's a group game, R1. We still have 4 games left in the season. Man, Salman Morad takes out 2 guys and then doesn't release. Yep. 77 minutes gone. Line out successful for Leinster. They come away with it, but the ball dumped on the pitch because an arm is tackled there. Connor Evans there for the tackle. Franz Malherbe also. Call to use it. Ball's available. Leinster not doing anything. Now they dig it out. Nice tackle there. Connor Evans in on the tackle again. So Prendergast kicks it through, but it goes right into the arms of by Damien Willemse, the superstar dancing around. Willemse turning the crowd on with some more Willemse magic. Stefan Unger kicks it. That could be 50-22 if it goes into touch. That's a 50-22. Yes. That's a 50-22. Brilliant work by Stefan Unger. Wow. And the Stormers have a line out 18 meters away. Let's go, boys. 2 minutes remaining. Let's get one more try. Pile on the points. Here we go. Makes last week's loss so disgraceful to Munster. Or to the Osprey, excuse me. Successful line out. And they're playing contact in the air, so they're playing a penalty advantage. Monty Libick. Suleiman Hotzenberg tosses it up. Work. Khalat is on the run. He dumps, fakes it back to Ben Lauder. Work Gallant in the corner. Stormers. Yes. Oh, yes. That's what we're talking about, baby. Oh, yes. Work Gallant does the dummy, fakes out the defense, and streaks to the try zone. Woo! That's what we've been waiting for from Warwick Gallant since he came back to the Stormers. Brilliant stuff. I'm just a girl attending 6 match just to get a t-shirt pick signed by Damon Phillips. Nice sign. My goodness. Suleiman Hatzenberg gets it up there for Gallant. He does the dummy to behind his back to Hatzenberg. Gets in the corner. My goodness. Warwick Gallant. Yes. My goodness. Wow. Faked them all out. So, Damien, we're down the last 30 seconds of the contest here. My goodness. Woo! Baby. Just 32 votes for man of the match. There's 135 people here. Vote for the poll, folks. 20 seconds left. Did it come off the tee? No. 16 seconds for Monty Libick. 12 seconds. 10 seconds. 42-12. 7 seconds. He might get that. There's going to curve inside. Oh, off the post. Jeez. 42-12. There's the hooter. (42-12) as Monty misses that kick. Boy, Warwick Gallant, that was exciting try. They go short with it, does Leinster, to try to get this one. And Damien Phillips, who else comes down with it? Phillips has been a monster in this game. Stefan Unger, they're going to kick it into touch. That's the game, 42-12. Stormers win. Stay around for post-game commentary and interviews, folks. If the TV gives us the interviews, we'll have them on here. Wow. 42-12. Stormers win. Bonus point, they move up to 5th place, which means they gain 1 spot this weekend. They start the weekend at 6th. They move up to 5th. Stefan Unger with a big smile on his face. Leinster, back-to-back losses. Glasgow in 1st place now. Getting it done. So, Ben Loader had a heck of a game there. Yankees played pretty well. Van Heerden played well. Brock Harris played well, except for a late penalty there. Salman Morat up and down. Willie Engelbrecht gets a try, comes in for a short period of time. Warwick Gallant, quiet much of the game, but turns it on late and gets that last try for the Stormers, who lead and finish by 30 points. It's going to put them an extra 30 points up. That'll help them in the point differential. So, wow, my goodness, folks. Leinster came into this round in 1st place. They're in 2nd place, excuse me. So, not a single point earned. Wow. So, final score from the mother city of Cape Town. Crowd hanging around. Possession 55 and carry 94-71 over the Stormers. But the distance, wow. Oh, I lost. They just stopped my stream. Wow, you bastards. So there you have it, folks. I'm not going to be able to give the interviews. Contact me. We'll help where I can. With what? Are you talking about if I come to South Africa? So we have 44 votes in our pool, and it's all Damon Willemse. Stormers cooking up a storm. Indeed, they were. Matthew says, disappointing. Yes, it was disappointing for you, Matthew. Yeah, Stormers cooking up a storm. Contact me. Help where I can, since the play for refuge. Levin, I think my cats are getting used to you. They're not running when you get excited anymore. It took them a while. Elbert Fundervath. Wow, that's an interesting name. Fundervath. Okay, I've never seen that surname. Says thumbs up. I still have to reduce the volume, says Hendo. Well, there you have it, folks. Another victory for the Stormers. That's going to put them in 5th place, and that's some good news here on the log. Let me take a look at that real quick and see if we've got the where we had here. That's not what I want. So this weekend's action saw the Sharks beat the Scarlets 32-27, and also Rans yesterday. Ulster beat Benetton, moving up the standings 38-34, but Benetton picked up a bonus point. Then we had Glasgow crushing Zebra Parma today at home 40-9. And after that, we had the Bulls beating the Osprey at home at Loftus Versfeld, winning that game 61-24. Edinburgh on the road against Cardiff 24-7. Munster over the Lions. Very disappointing outing by the Lions. Munster's defense was incredible, 33-17. And the Stormers now win 42-12. One more game left today. That's the Dragons and Connacht, and that will decide potentially a playoff position where they stand this weekend. But we still got 3 weeks to go. So the Stormers move up to 5th place, 45 points on the log, 9 bonus points with a 9-6 record. It's a shame they didn't win last week. They would be... Well, they still wouldn't be ahead of the Bulls. The best it could be is 50 points. Oh, interesting there. So they couldn't have done any better even if they won last week. But interesting. So Glasgow. So the Stormers are in 5th place now, but they're going to have to catch up to these other teams, Munster or the Bulls. I don't think they're going to catch Leinster 9 points to the ones they could catch are the Bulls and get a home if the Bulls lose again and the Stormers win. But anyway, Glasgow in first place, 58 points. Leinster in second place with 54. Munster in third place with 53. It's tight at the top. In fourth place, the Bulls, 51. All 4 of those teams would host a home game in Glasgow, in Dublin, where's Munster at? I can't remember where Munster's at, and then the Bulls at Loftus. Stormers in 5th place would be on the road against the Bulls. Ulster would be on the road against Munster. Benetton would be on the road against Leinster. That's a tough get. And Edinburgh would be on the road against Glasgow. So the Scottish sides would knock each other out. Wow, isn't that interesting? And the South African sides would knock each other out as things stand at the moment. We have 3 weeks left to go, so lots to see still. Osprey dropped in 9th position. Connacht can still bump Edinburgh out of the playoff position with a bonus point victory today. They're playing the Dragons. Dragons are way down in 15th place, so Connacht wants to run up the score. 8-6 go to 9-6. That would give them, with a bonus point, would give them 44 and knock Edinburgh out and push Benetton down to 8th place. Indeed, Connacht was going to want to win big. That's an important game. So the weekend's not over. That one more game really matters here, folks. Everybody else has played their 15 games. Only Connacht and the Dragons. The Welsh side can help out the Scotland side if they just perform well. 105 people here. So Munster lives in Munster. No, there's no place called Munster unless you speak Irish. Willem was Easter today. He's the real deal. Oh, he always has been the real deal. It was great. Sometimes he doesn't have his best game, though, but can't get fast enough to turn down the volumes as Leovin. Sorry about that. You need a remote control for that. Anyway, wow, what an exciting finish here. Stormers back in shape here despite playing average last week, and they come back with a big win here today. Lots of tries. That gives them 30 more points, puts them a difference of 88 points now, well clear of Ulster. They're also 1 point ahead of them in the log. So interesting. So they're in good shape here with this win. But let's see what the next game is now. We got to go back to the Champions Cup and the other games coming on here. So let's take a look at the schedule for next week. There isn't a game next week. So April 26th. Next one's not until May 10th. They play the Dragons in Wales. They need to beat the Dragons badly in Wales. Edinburgh will play Zebra, so it should be a win for Edinburgh. The Bulls will play Glasgow at Loftus. That's going to be a tough one here, folks. The Bulls could wind up in 5th position next week with a loss to Glasgow. Scarlets playing Ulster. Should be a win for Ulster. Sharks play Benetton. It's going to be a tough one for Benetton in Durban. Munster and Connacht. That should be a big game. I'd love to see Connacht at Thomond Park on the road defeat Munster. That'd be great. And then Lions host Cardiff. Lions hurt their playoff chances today. Leinster is playing the Osprey, so it should be a win for them. Yeah, so the Lions really didn't get it done today. They got nothing added today, and that's a real shame. So they're going to drop down to 11th place, 39 points on the log. But they're still in playoff contention despite all of this. Connacht is ahead of them and will remain ahead of them regardless of what happens here. So there you have it, folks. That is what's going on in URC. Next week we have the Champions and the Challenge Cup. I'll cover the Sharks game and I'll consider the others. Let's take a look real quick at what the games are next week. So EPCR, European Professional Club Rugby. Let's go to that. For the Champions Cup, we have no dog in the fight, but let's see who's left for the Champions Cup. And so Sunday, May 5th, it's Stade Toulousain versus Harlequins. and Leinster versus Northampton. I might cover that one, Leinster versus Northampton. Let's take a look at the Challenge Cup, and we know the Sharks are in that. We're pulling for the Sharks there. So let's take a look at what we've got in the Challenge Cup. So the Sharks play at 7:30 morning. I will definitely cover that game. Then it's Gloucester and Benetton. I might cover that game at 10. I might cover 2 Challenge Cup games just because I want to see Benetton to get to the finals. That'd be so cool. Sharks and Benetton in the finals, that would be really awesome. That would be awesome. So they're playing in Twickenham are the Sharks, and Gloucester is playing, well, they're both playing Kingsholm, so both on the road there. So there you go. Pretty cool stuff there. And that's going to do it here, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate your support. Be sure to hit in Limerick. Thank you. Munsters and Limerick. That's what I was trying to think of. Yep. Yeah, hit the like button. We got 78 likes, not nearly as many as I'd hoped. And we didn't get to 2,000 views on this one, but hey, not too bad. I was gone for a month, so a lot of people forgot about the channel probably and just left me hanging. Anyway, cheers, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Do appreciate your support for the channel. And we're going to wrap it up right here. Thank you so much. Well, the Stormers with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tries. Ben Loader, Salman Morad, Herschel Yankees, Willy Engelbrecht, and Warwick Gelant. And all of them were exciting. Leinster with 2. Look like they're going to come back there for a little bit, but they are taken care of. And the final score, 42-12 over Leinster. Loving the sound of that. Now we just got to beat Munster at home and on the road. That'd be nice. Thanks, everybody. Cheers, and have a good weekend. What's left of it, we'll catch you next time here. I'll be on my channel tomorrow on Colonel Chris Wyatt covering the news. Also, we've got a lot of political coverage for South Africa's elections coming up, so watch us at Colonel Chris Wyatt. Good night, and have a great evening. You're very welcome. Cheers, everybody. God bless.